beautiful Fiola in Coral Gables. What are we cooking today for our digital bite?
Today we're cooking Fisherman Style Yellowtail Snapper.
Fresh from South Florida waters.
Yes, ma'am. Got fresh clams, a little bit of calamari, and the snapper.
All right, let's see you go to town.
All right. First, what we're gonna do is when we get our pan hot, we're gonna season with a little bit of salt and pepper, both sides.
So is this a classically Italian type red snapper that you're doing?
Yeah, so this is a takeoff of dish. It's basically fisherman style snapper. Everybody at the end of the dock come in at the end of the day fishing. They bring in a bunch of product. One guy would have snapper or bronzino or whatever the case may be. Another guy has clams. You know, it's kind of like, it's the real version of the cipino, which obviously is from San Francisco. But they come in, do fresh food, and then they eat as a family at the end of the day.
Wonderful. All right, so then you put it on that hot pan.
Yes, get a little bit of olive oil. All right.
What kind of clams are those?
These are little neck clams. Okay. We toss them in a pan, get them a little hot. Vino. Yes. Not too bad. Throw a little bit of white wine, a little bit of ginger in there. Okay, and while we do that, we have some fresh roasted tomatoes. We have some roasted red bell peppers. Some roasted leeks we throw on the grill.
Nice.
Prior to that, we throw in a little bit of artichokes.
There's a lot on this.
Yes.
Is this a recipe you find?
It's something that Chef Fabio we work with at the other restaurants in DC. Every restaurant has its own little variation of it.
Got it.
So we put a little bit of lemon zest and just a little bit of lemon zest and olive oil.
I really want to make this at home, but I don't think I'm going to.
It's very simple. A lot of these products you can actually buy already pre-roasted, marinated in jars to make it faster. Obviously, we have the ability to continually create and cook our own food. Obviously, that's what people would expect us to do, not buy out of a can, right?
We're going to give the layman's recipe online.
Yes, absolutely. You can see already the clams are starting to open up a little bit. You're going to add some of the stock. So this is a Burdetto stock. You can use just regular Burdetto, which is fish stock and shellfish, or you can do it shellfish free.
Okay.
So you just buy a fish stock at the grocery store. You can make your own.
Got it.
Okay. Bring this up to a boil.
I feel like cook that sauce even am I crazy, but did that go over a pasta too? Because it just looks so, I don't know.
Absolutely.
That's good.
You let it reduce a little bit, and it's great. You can throw pasta in there. You can make it like a soup if you like. All right, well that comes up to a boil. Put another pan over the top of it real quick. Just kind of steam those clams in there for a second.
Yep.
While we do that, we're gonna get our other fancy copper if we'd like. So if you cook it in a copper or whatever your display dish is, usually we would send this out to the table so it's nice and hot. If you don't want to burn people, then you can put it in a separate fancy one. So
You serve it in that copper pot.
yes.
Nice.
Yep. So we do two different versions. We'll do an individual version, so it's a small piece for one person, and then this would be considered more for two people. Right. So the recipe we have online is for 4 people, because most people don't really cook all this stuff for one person, so it's a lot of work.
Kind of like check them out, make sure they open, right?
Yes, ma'am. If they don't open, then you can discard them. Like this one's opening nice and fine. It's a little lazy today. Some of the beautiful ones obviously open up already. Sometimes you give them a little knock to see what they do.
So is it a true tale when they don't open, don't eat them?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
They're dead. They're dead. You don't want to take a chance. They could have just died, but it's not.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. All right, so the nice thing I like to do at the end, right at the end when it's about ready, I'll take my my squid that I just pre-grilled a little bit. You don't have to. You can put it in raw if you'd like. You just don't want it to overcook too much. What we're going to do is we're going to take your fish. You can put multiple pieces in here if you'd like. And we're just going to pop it in the oven for a minute.
So you do that for just to kind of seal it in?
Yeah. Just kind of cook it a little bit. All right, so now we're going to be pulling it out of the oven. Put it back on the flame if you like. Now we're going to finish with fish top with a little bit of fennel pollen. Don't have to be this fancy, but adds a nice little floral notes. You can smell the anise in it.
Yeah.
Gonna finish with a little bit of Malden sea salt on the top. Got some beautiful fresh herbs. I'm tossing at the end. You don't want them to overcook because you want them to be nice and bright at the end.
Beautiful fish this is.
Like to squeeze a little lemon juice on it, just to brighten the flavors a little bit. And we got some red vein sorrel. Add some sweet and sour notes to it.
Wow.
And then
Then you got some pretty flowers.
pop a couple beautiful flowers in there. A couple beautiful pea sprouts.
Nice.
Finish it with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil again.
So you're gonna serve it on that.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, that's so cool.
And then we stake it out, set it on a platter.
And that is your what?
Our Fisherman Style Snapper.
I'm so excited to try this. I'm Lisa Petrillo, and that's your Digital Night.